Hey Cancer, welcome back to Key Wisdom Tarot for your spiritual growth and personal healing. My name is Ruth, I'm your Reiki Master and Tarot Reader, and this, my darlings, is your love reading for the month of September. Now remember, love equals karma, karma's not a punishment, and we're going to engage with some of those ideas and see what's coming toward you in the month of September. Each card that I select is going to have a specific message for you, so I'll let you know what that is as we go. Let's get started. I've shuffled and meditated already. I'll do a little bit more now and then we'll get started on your reading. Okay. We don't need the card at the base of the reading in this one because the specific messages is here. But this card, the Four of Cups, is about your emotional foundations. Okay, we'll just move that off to the side. Now we've got some clarifiers. That one made itself known that it's a clarifier, because usually I just put those on the top, but I put that underneath because it's made itself known as a clarifier. These are also clarifying cards, so I'll know, obviously I'll know during the course of the reading when they're needed to be seen. This one also comes with a clarifier as well, which will be the one underneath. So the first card we're going to look at is your overall energy or focus for the month of September when it comes to love, Cancer. Oh, please. And honestly, I tell you what, the theme has been strong. It's been very positive all the way through. I'm so excited, honestly. Oh, by the way, Cancer, did you read? Do you follow Key Wisdom Tarot on Instagram and on Facebook, my darling? I read in one of my very old books, which I use, this one. This is an old one. This is from 1965, I want to say. Anyway, and it says in here, 1964, and it says in here that Cancer is to Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn. What the mother is to the father, which I thought was beautiful. So our signs are really strongly connected, and I always feel that when I read for you guys. I always say I feel really strongly connected to you, Cancer. So now I sort of understand why that is, because I didn't ever read that before. Anyway, my darlings, your overall energy and focus for this month. What is it? What is it, my darlings? The Fool card. This is a brand new beginning. This is a brand new beginning where you've forgotten, where you've purged, where you've released the hurt, the pain, the betrayals, the difficulties of life. The things that held you back when it came to love. The things that kept you stuck when it came to love. That stuff. You've investigated that stuff. You've engaged with it, Cancer. And what are you ready to do now when it comes to love? You're ready to take a leap. You're ready to go for it. You're ready to be in a relationship, potentially, for those of you who aren't. For those of you that are in a relationship and have been for years and years and years, it's about deepening that relationship. It's more intimacy in your existing relationships. So I am excited for you. Let's have a look at what's coming next. Oh my God, I'm excited. So this, what or who, before I even get, wait a minute. Got a clarifier coming. Yeah, it's this one. Is it this one? Is it? It's this one. Before I even got that out, actually, it was like, whoa, clarify it. I always say, I wish you could be in my brain so you could understand what it's like, what I'm reading, how I read, but this is how it is. This card is the what or who you could encounter in the month of September when it comes to love and relationships. And for you guys, that's wow. That's fast, man. I said in the last reading that I did, this card wasn't there for Pisces. I said, you know, even if you, whatever your situation's been, however long it's been that way, there's a huge change coming, and it's coming fast, you know. So if you're single and you've been single for 10 years, you might be engaged by end of month. Now, I know I'm exaggerating like that, but that's the speed at which this dude moves, okay? And that's how the speed of things in your life and you and the changes that are coming through, that's how quickly they move with the Knight of Swords. Situations change. They, as I said, intimacy can deepen if you're in a relationship already, or for those people that are single, it's about, you know, there's energy coming at you. There's energy that you're expending as well, that's wanting to get you into these new situations when it comes to love. We've learned a lot this year about ourselves, about our foundations, about what we want, about who we are as individuals, and that's having a huge impact on relationships, as you know, because you watch E-News, I'm sure, like me, and you know about all these people that are breaking up, divorcing, within your friendship groups, you yourself. It's been that type of year, but that's just been because of the transformations that we've been going through on an individual level. Now it's time to reap the rewards, okay? Let's look at this card, which is clarifying this. We've got the High Priestess. Listen, you know, this is about you using your intuition, but not only that, not only using your intuition, it's being guided. This energy moves very quickly. You know, this is sword energy, and it's about our awareness, your thoughts and your mind, what you communicate, how you communicate with yourself in your consciousness and subconscious, and with your how you communicate with your intuition in this instance, because these two cards are coming in together. This is acting on your intuition. This is acting on that feeling, that pull that you have towards somebody, toward this new person, toward this new situation, toward this new love. You're moving quickly. Now, there is, the brain is engaged, so don't think it's just we're all heady and we're not grounded in our actions, because your actions are very grounded when we see the High Priestess. It's just that this type of energy to engage with can be intoxicating in the best possible way, and we've all listen Cancer, I've been there, you know. I've been there, you know, and that is oh my god, like that is the good stuff, yeah. And everyone in their life needs to experience that type of pull, that type of passion, that type of sort of strange, sort of heady, sort of connection to somebody. And there's that type of, this is suggesting that to you that you, whoa, I'm sorry. This is suggesting that you guys are getting that type of experience. You're going to be feeling very heightened, you know, intimate, in an intimate way, in a sexual way, in the way that you talk and communicate. You know, there's a thing, a sense of acting on these things, you know, and it's a beautiful thing. So what or who could be coming towards you is a lot of action. Let's put it that way. That's what that represents, a lot of action. And the action, you decide what I mean by action. Yeah, well, I don't know where you are, man, but I know what I understand from that. But anyway, there are children watching. There is a pull in a specific direction, a certain direction. You know, you and your partner, if you're in a relationship, or those people who are dated and single, who are wanting to be into relationships, this is, again, starting on those things, going for it, go for it. You only live once, you know. You only live once in this body. Have your experiences, live, feel. Anyway, your perspective, your past. So this is where you're coming from as you enter September. So what's been plaguing you? This is the card. Okay, Judgment. Third time I've seen this card. And this is a clarifier. So we get the clarifier, which is good, so I don't have to think too hard. But Judgment card. Excuse me, my heart chakra's just going. Bear with me a second. I'll have a drink. Excuse me. Oh, my heart there. There has been some very, as I said, this is where we come from, how we enter September. There have been some very confronting experiences in 2019. Yes, for the last 3 years, but definitely, which you have felt, I know that, because you watch my channel and I read for you guys, and I felt it like you felt it, and we've talked about it, Cancer. It's been confronting because there's been things that we have started to learn, see, understand about ourselves, our emotional foundations, that we didn't realize the impact they were having on our self-esteem, and not only our self-esteem, but our actions, the things that we did, the things that we did do, the things that we felt comfortable doing. And that's because we were hurt, we were betrayed, we were let down, we were abused. This is the past, your perspective, or how you're seeing things, where you come from. Those confronting situations, though, what they do is they teach us, they reveal to us who we are, what we are basing our sexual identity on, our relationship identity on. They give us that understanding, these energies of judgment, and that's what you have had to engage with, and that's positive. Because look, I mean, Cancer, I literally cannot believe, you know, this is what we get in now, though. Yeah, new beginnings, manifested new beginnings. As I said, we're reaping the rewards now. September, October, November. December is a whole other powerful time, so we'll talk about that closer toward December. But we are able to manifest the security that we want now. Yeah, September, October, November 2019. Because we have done the work. You have done the work, especially if you watch Key Wisdom Tarot, because I make sure. Do you know what I'm saying? We don't leave nothing out. You've done the work. You get the reward. You get the new beginning. Because you know that you can. Because you know that you're worthy. Because you know that you're able to have the type of commitment, intimacy, relationship that you want. Because, listen, you've investigated this. You faced yourself. You looked yourself in the face. You looked at why your identity was what the way it was. Why you limited yourself in the foot. Now you've got personal freedom. That's what your past has shown you. That's karma. A gift. Yeah, it's been hard. It's been tough. Yeah. But it's not been for your punishment, Cancer. It has been for your development, for your growth. So that now, September, October, November, you can have the love, the relationship, the intimacy that you desire. You can do it. I'm so excited. Cancer, I'm so excited. Okay. This is the one, you know, the love potential. Let's have a look at love potential. I'm excited for you. You know, this is beautiful so far. So, sure, it might be both of them, actually. That's funny. I was like, which one? It feels the same. Don't ask me what I'm talking about, but I feel the difference. Okay, your love potential for the month of September. Woo! What did I say to? I mean, Cancer. What did I say to you about manifesting? Because you've learned the lessons, because you've done the work. Key wisdom to all viewers. Yep. You've done it, Cancer. I mean, I'm getting very good at it for you. Because it is now time to manifest. Because, yes, we're getting help and assistance from the universe, but because you understand what you can do, because you understand your worth, your value. You know it now. This last year has been hard, but it has shown you the things that held you back, which you've now released. The things that kept you stuck, which you've released. Now it's time to manifest the relationship, the security, the commitment that you want. It's time. Are you ready, Cancer? Are you ready? A deepening level of intimacy with your partner if you're in a relationship. A brand new, encountering a brand new relationship. Going out there, putting yourself out there. Braving your previous old restrictions, the things that held you back before, breaking through those barriers now, knowing that you can, knowing that the universe is supporting you. I mean, let's look at these cards, okay? So we've got 1, 2. If we get a 3, I'd be laughing. Oh my gosh! What did I just... I can't with this reading. It's like poetry, my loves. I mean, are you looking? It's 1, 2, 3. I mean, I just said. I mean, I can't. You can't make it up. You got 0, 1, 2, 3 in that order. You know, people say, Ruth, you know, one of my brand new viewer to Key Wisdom, she watched her intuitive reading for the month of September up to the 12th of September. She said, I've never seen a tarot reader deal the cards like you do, and da 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 da. And I know people probably think she's doing it. Well, I know my viewers, my hardcore, you guys know, man, that it ain't fake, man. But when stuff like that happens, it's beautiful. I love it because it just shows you I don't just make it up off the top of my head. I really am feeling something when I do it. Anyway, so before we even look at the energies, 1, 2, 3 is progress. Progression. A progression to where you are mature, to where you are... And when I say mature, it's as if your sense of self is matured. You're able to be who you are. You're able to show who you are without fear of... This is the energy. Without fear of people are going to judge me. People are going to... You know, it doesn't matter if people judge you. That doesn't matter because you know, because your experiences this year have taught you with this judgment energy, that probably since last October, November time actually. But anyway, since then, your experiences have shown you that you are beautiful, powerful, strong, capable, worthy. You're deserving of all the beauty, of all the things that you want manifested, or everything. There's a decision for some people, and I really feel like, well, look at where the cards were placed. So you saw the reading, so you know what happened, yeah. And it's interesting that where the cards are actually placed here. This card here is above this. So look, we've got the decision. We've got the 2 High Priestess, which is a 2 of Swords. 2s are about commitment to something. In this instance, because it's sword energy, commitment to a way of thinking. This is commitment to your intuition, to listening to it, and not only listening to it in this instance, acting on it, because we've got those 2 together. We've got decision between them 2. So what do you think that tells you? That tells you that, as I said, it's going to be moving fast, it's going to be passionate, it's going to be good, yeah, the good stuff. This is why it's good. I tell you what, I'll be honest, yeah, when I left my ex-partner when I was like 31, 32, I was like worried, you know, because I thought, you know what, you know, like, you're 31, that's when you're meant to get married, you're not meant to leave, you're not meant to freaking, like, decide to be single when you're 31, you know, but I was like, but I tell you what, you know, it is so good to be single in this stage of your life. For me, I should say for me, it's been really good, because what it's taught me is that I don't do casual anything, me, you know, you look at my readings, I don't do nothing casual, yeah, everything's Becky, but you can act on your feelings safe in the knowledge that you know who you are. It's not going to mess with your identity, it's not going to mess with your self-esteem. And for some of you, that's all the decision is. The decision is, do I act on what I feel? That's because you're trying to manifest. The universe is helping you manifest. You wanting a new start. You understand where you're from. You understand your foundations. The past experiences this year have taught you that you are beautiful, you are brave, you are strong, you are able, you are capable. All that stuff is here. You're going to feel it with this energy, and you're going to be like, do I act on what I feel? I mean, I'm going to let you answer that question. But you trust your intuition. That goes both ways. Even if we have red flags, if you have a red flag that this person's not right, this person's not good, listen to that. Trust yourself. Not that I get that vibe here, but I'm saying you listen to your red flags because you've learned so much now. You've learned so much, you know so much. I mean, I can't believe that was 1, 2, 3. Can you actually believe it? I mean, Cancer, you know, sometimes, you know, I love it. Right. These 2 are clarified. Don't forget. That's clarified. Don't forget. Anyway, okay. So 5, this is your challenge. This is your challenge, okay, for the month of September when it comes to love, and it's the conflict. And I've just done a personal reading, actually, and I was explaining to the client, Carla, about this card and about how the 5 of Wands is indicative of the changes that we go through. But change doesn't occur in the brain initially, in the conscious mind initially. Initially, there's a feeling, there's a pull, there's things that try to get your attention that we may fight, that we may try to ignore, but then the feeling grows and the feeling grows, and then we might become distracted, we might become short-tempered, we might become frustrated because consciously in my mind I do not understand what's going on. I just feel unsettled. That's the energy of the Five of Wands, because that change is going on within you. That is going on within you because you've gone through such a huge change, many levels of change, spiritually and emotionally, mentally this year. And now five literally indicates change. That number indicates change. And that's why it can create conflict as well, because it can start to manifest in our lives. These feelings of frustration from within us can start to manifest in our lives to the people around us. There's a sense and that energy of new beginnings, and that you want to act on new feelings. You want to act on these feelings. But for some people, it's challenging. It's challenging you to respond in that way, or it's difficult to respond so confidently because you're like, there's something I'm not seeing, but you feel it. You know, I love the thing about thoughts and feelings do not come from the same place. They originate from different places within your body and outside of your body. And we can't always apply logic, the sword energy, to our wand energy, to that energy, to that passion within us, to that inner knowing. We can't always apply logic. It takes time for our brains to catch up. Our bodies know, our instinct knows. And that is something that can challenge us sometimes, okay? And that's what it looks like challenging you. But I mean, if that's the only thing that's challenging you, I mean, bloody hell, I mean, it's got month in it, Cancer. Okay, so advice, how to achieve balance in the month of September when it comes to love. This is your clarifier, so I don't forget. Oh my God, guess who's coming here now? Come here, Tiny. Oh, Tiny's here. Come on, Tiny. Oh, he's here. Oh, you know when Tiny comes, he loves your videos. You know, look at him. You know when Tiny comes, what does that mean? It means good stuff. So, it means good stuff, doesn't it? We've got 2 5s now, haven't we? We've got 2 5s, Tiny. Do you know what 2 5s is? 2 5s is change. I know it's not. What's the word? That song. Where's that song? Anyway, there's change going to come. So some people might actually be leaving relationships. You know, if you're in a relationship, if you wanted to leave that relationship for some time, then maybe that's what you do. Oh, you want us to look at this one, Tiny? Okay, we'll look at this one. It is, isn't it? So that's what it's going to happen. Some of us, some of us, I ain't a Cancer. Some of you are going to be potentially. I think some of you are going to find it difficult, actually. Even if you're single and you've been single, I think you're going to find it difficult to feel the new feelings of love. You know, because there's definitely or potentially energy of new people coming towards you. Could be an earth sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is also Aquarius. So it could be that type of energy coming towards you. And it could be, for the single people, scary, you know, to sort of suddenly have all these feelings, and you might want to avoid them. You know, perfection's harder. It's harder to be with someone who is beautiful and lovely and perfect and has great prospects. Sometimes that's hard to do because we can doubt, oh my God, is this true? Is this real? And really your advice or how to achieve balance is really, if you need to spend some space isolating yourself, then do. Or also thinking about, because number 5 is about where we put our energy and effort in order to manifest security, thinking about what you can do, how you're going to work, what energy you're going to input in order to get this type of security that you want. There seems to be decision making going on here. This number adds up to number 7, so we've got this energy about decision making, trying to be truthful with yourself about what it is you want, and about not only what it is you want, what you're prepared to do the actions that you're willing to take, the energy that you're willing to expend in order to have the manifested relationship that you want and the situation that you want. So this is that type of energy. This is you sort of considering that, thinking that over. And it might mean that you have to spend some time. This is about the application of energy, like where you put your thought, where you put your mind, where you put your efforts, if you will, what actions you take, and there being a change in that. Yeah, there being a change in the actions that you take with regard to what you have been doing within your relationship, or a change with regard to what you have been doing or not been doing to try to establish a relationship. It's about decision making as well. So for some people, that might mean cutting people out of your life who, you know, you might have been dating casually, but now you want more security. This person's never going to give you that security, so you might cut them out of your life. Or it could go, oh, Tiny, good boy, Tiny. You watching telly, aren't you? Good boy. You watching? No, you're all right. You chill. Or it could be the other. You getting down? Okay. Or it could be the other way round. You know, you have been. The decisions to be made, you know, you're going to be weighing up what's best for you. And actually, not only are you going to be weighing up what's best for you, you're going to be going after the things that are best for you. You're going to be putting action, energy and effort into getting and into attaining, into manifesting the things that you want. And you should, that's exactly what you should be doing. Okay, my darling Cancer, that reading, man, I loved it. It was beautiful reading. I hope you enjoyed that reading too. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to Key Wisdom Tarot if you've not already. And don't forget, you can follow Key Wisdom Tarot on Instagram at Key Wisdom Tarot and on Facebook, my darlings. Leave me your comments. I always read your comments. Always read every comment. And don't forget to check out your bi-weekly intuitive reading up to the 12th of September. I will be back with you guys after the 12th of September, obviously, to do your next reading for the month of September. And I will also be uploading, so keep an eye out, please, for the September astrology, which is like, wow, 14th is a huge day. 14th of September is a huge day astrologically. So yeah, I'm going to do a video and some post about that. All right, my darlings, I hope you like that reading. Take care, my fabulous Cancer. See you soon. Bye.